evening, everybody.
Hey, Chloe, you ready?
My turn. Space girl, I wanna give you a ring. I'm spinning on Saturn when you call me a little human thing. Ooh, space girl, you know that I'll never leave you. I'll stay glued, stuck to you, 'cause you know I'm a Libra. I wanna be your king or be your queen, whatever you want. I'll be whatever you need. Girl, are you a Cancer? 'Cause you make me cry when we kiss.
Hey, how's it going, Dingo?
I hope you play this song someday and think of Earth girl who loves space girl. I hope you play this song someday and think of Earth girl who loves space
Stream's pretty quiet. I mean, yeah, it's pretty late at night. It's Saturday. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that most people have plans, like taking a nap. Just sit back and enjoy the tunes, I guess. Saturday night. Funkin' on a Friday night.
Somebody once told me the world's gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking down with her finger and thumb in the shape of a nail on her head. Well, those years start coming, and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules, and I hit the ground running. It didn't make sense to live for fun when your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. When there's so much to do, there's so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey, now you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey, now you're a rock star, get your show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break that mold. Know it's a cool place. They say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, but wait till you get older. The media men, they beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting thin. Well, the water's getting warm, so come on and swim. My world is on fire. Baby, how about yours? And that's the way I left it, and I never, ever get bored. Hey, now you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Now you're a rock star, get your show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Somebody once asked, can I spare some change for gas? He said, I need to get away from this place. I said, that's a concept. Could use some fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming, and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules, and I hit the ground running. It didn't make sense to live for fun when your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. And there's so much to do, but there's so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back street? You never know if you don't go. Oh, baby, you never shine if you don't go. Hey, now you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey, now you're a rock star, get your show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Oh, only shooting stars break that mold. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break that mold. Go, go, oh, go, oh, go, oh, go, oh.
I've been cheated by you since I don't know when. So I made up my mind, it must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. There's a fire inside my soul. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, whoa, Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how could I resist ya? Mamma Mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed ya. Yeah, I've been broken hearted, blue since the when you go, when you slam the door, I think you know that I won't be away too long. You know I'm not that strong. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, whoa, Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma Mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed ya. Yeah, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma Mia, even when I say bye-bye, take me now or never. Mamma Mia, it's a game we play. Goodbye doesn't mean forever. Yeah, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma Mia, now I really know why I could never let you go.
Hey, how's it going, smaller man? How are you doing this fine evening? Doing fine. Are we drawing? Doing some Ibuki from the Danganronpa. It's the same character, but I'm gonna be attempting to draw her in different styles. So, right now we're doing the Disgaea style, but maybe later we can go ahead and color the Danganronpa style. Should be fun. Maybe later we can play some Quiplash if we get enough people, but I'm not holding my breath. It's pretty late. Yo! How's it going, Ray Nagasaki? Maybe some Friday Night Funkin' if it loads fast enough. I know Newgrounds is getting a lot of traffic thanks to that game. And you know me, I do love my rhythm games, but funny enough, I'm not too good at Dance Dance Revolution style, where it's the arrow keys.
You give it all up, you had nothing left. You should have kept some for yourself. It's
watch the Josh fight. Josh fight.
We only get one life to live. Now you can't keep this up night after night. You need to find someone to be.
I'm looking it up now.
I wanna shine a light on the things you do. I wanna shine a light
Oh,
on the things you do.
I'm just looking at the highlights now. Didn't get to see it, but from the looks of things, it was quite a fight. We can't hear you. Oh. Uh-oh. Music's too loud?
I never wanted anything from you.
Yeah.
I never wanted much at all.
I'm guessing the music's just a little bit too loud if you can't hear me.
You were always up to something.
But no, I did not watch the Josh fight, unfortunately. A little behind on my UFC. If that's the fight you're referring to, anyway. I mean, that's what popped up on Google. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? There's a bunch of people with pool noodles in a field. Oh, jeez.
I wanna shine a light on the things you do. I wanna shine a light.
Okay. I mean, I turned down the music audio just a little bit, but I think I just need to speak up. Just a little bit. Cool.
I wanna shine a light on the things you do. Since I licked you clean and left with no complaints, I jumped blindly into your arms. I'd never been so brave, and each day brings a storm I'm simply not prepared to face. And I sleep and I dream between my grave and your sweet face. But bless me with confidence I'm destined to embrace. Or feed me something that's strong enough to erase or replace. I'm fucking losing my mind and I can see it in my face.
Do you use Photoshop for your art or some other program? What is the program? It's Clip Studio Paint. I'm using Clip Studio Paint, but occasionally when I want to work on the dimensions a little bit, I go ahead and open it up with Photoshop just so I can make sure I'm following all the rules of dimension, you know, rules of thirds, that kind of thing. But for the most part, I could totally just abandon Photoshop and just rely heavily on Clip Studio Paint, but Photoshop is Photoshop. The best way I describe it is Photoshop is like an entire warehouse of all the tools you need to do whatever you want, whether it be for photography or, you know, drawing. Photoshop pretty much has everything you need. The only issue is you just have so many options. It's going to take quite a bit of time to learn it all. Clip Studio Paint, on the other hand, is more like a garage. Like, it doesn't have nearly as much tools as the warehouse, but all of the tools that you're going to be using are right in front of you, neatly organized. And if you've been using Paint Tool Sci, it's much easier to transition from Paint Tool Sci to Clip Studio Paint than to Photoshop. But, you know, Photoshop is Photoshop. There's a reason why it's popular. It's because of the options. I like Clip Studio Paint because it's heavily geared towards artists. You know, comic books, animation, that kind of thing. But, I mean, if you're curious about it, I highly recommend starting out with Paint Tool Sci first. I mean, there's a bunch of tutorials for both programs. Photoshop, on the other hand, you might need to take like an online class for that. Like, most of the stuff I can do on Photoshop are pretty basic. I'm definitely not utilizing as much as I should, but, you know, it came with the subscription plan, and one step at a time. Sorry I had to leave for a few minutes. I'm back. Welcome back. You're welcome, Yegor. I mean, I know it's not too obvious what program I'm using because I have so much of the screen covered up with the HUD. But yep, Clip Studio Paint. Anyone know the name of when you trace IRL stuff into animation? Rotoscoping. Yep, there you go. That's rotoscoping. In fact, somebody told me that this little animation here is actually rotoscoped. This animation right here, which, you know, it's from a anime I still need to watch, but Kaguya-san, Love is War, I think the name of it is. Yeah, apparently this animation here is rotoscoped. So it's pretty cool. Like the Breaking the Habit music video. Yep. And I think Britney Spears also had an animated music video, but I'm not sure if that one was rotoscoped or it was just that good. Great anime. That's what I heard. It's on my watch list. On the topic of anime, what's your favorite? I don't have it ranked on a list, but I do have a few animes I can watch pretty much whenever. Doesn't matter what kind of mood I'm in, I can watch it and still have a good time. There's Golden Boy. There's the original Fooly Cooly. Baccano. Pantene Stocking with Garter Belts. Bunny Girl Senpai is pretty good. That's a more recent one. Even though I have to be careful with that one. That's that's gonna make me start crying. Kaiji's pretty great. You know, if I'm in the mood for a little taste of despair. Oh yeah, I used to watch Detective Conan when it showed on Adult Swim. And then I just kind of fell behind. Same with One Piece. Like, I used to watch One Piece religiously, and then I just kind of fell off. I mean, it didn't help that Cartoon Network and Toonami were really inconsistent with the schedule, so I think at a certain point when I was watching One Piece, they just kind of jumped ahead, and that might just be because they were using 4Kids, and 4Kids was notorious for censoring the One Piece anime, plus skipping over entire arcs, so there's no surprise I got discombobulated at a certain point. Yours is Yu-Gi-Oh! The original? I need to go back and watch the original. I remember having a lot of fun with it. And I'm pretty sure I have my Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck somewhere in my closet. With 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Oh, we're not doing a trivia drawing tonight. I'm just doing some Ibuki Doodles. But we might be playing some Quiplash later. It looks like we got enough people. 9, that's pretty good. In fact, you know what? If you want to take a break, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's do some Quiplash. Steam actually gave Quiplash for free a few days ago. I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but it's mighty kind of them to do that, because at least I don't need to plug in my PlayStation unless we want to play something else. It's just Quiplash, it's not Jackbox, unfortunately, so if we're going to try to do TKO, I'm going to need to plug in the PlayStation. So many new animes for me to watch. Yeah, I really need to start using my Funimation account, huh? Mob Psycho 100 is probably my favorite. Yeah, like, I still need to watch the second season of One Punch Man. That's how far behind I am. And as much as I think the characters look cool, I have not actually started on My Hero Macadamia. And I already have a couple of friends who are caught up on it, and of course they want to hear my opinion, and I just don't have one. So yeah, we're just gonna have to... I'm just gonna have to... Yeah, maybe tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow's probably a good day to start some new anime, so I'll probably flip a coin between Kaguya-san and My Hero Macadamia. But yeah, let's go ahead and start up some Quiplash. Boop, boop. Surpassed 1,000 episodes. Jeez. Good thing my match declined as you said you're doing Quiplash. Uh-oh. I don't mean to add competition to the pool. Now you can join using a web browser, or you can just use your phone. Yeah, I need to get caught up with Attack on Titan. Apparently Eren has become a real asshole, which is not surprising at all, considering everything that's happened. But aside from that, no spoilers. I haven't caught up. Well, common courtesy. But again, it's Attack on Titan. I mean, it's really hard to find somebody who's nice. Maybe, Mikasa. Story's great, just too much filler. Hey, how's it going, Jada? Just in time for some Quiplash, so feel free to jump in through your web browser or through your phone. If you've got one of those fancy iPhones or Androids. Say Kaiji's worth watching for something reasonably short, 27 episodes. Yeah, if you're in the business of watching something with pretty high stakes, Ultimate Gambler, Kaiji Ultimate Gambler Survivor, is it the full title, I think? It's great. It's a great show. Like I said, if you want a taste of despair, definitely give Kaiji a shot. Apparently, they came out with a spin-off a few years ago, which I haven't jumped into. I don't know if it's a prequel, because the main character isn't Kaiji. It's one of the antagonists, and he looks like he's doing okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's a prequel, but that's as far as I'll go. The last show I finished, which was reasonably short, was Infinity Train. No kidding, each episode is 10 minutes apiece. 10 minutes apiece, and each season is 10 episodes. You can pretty much knock it out in a day if you wanted to. And it's great. I love Infinity Train. I went ahead and bought the Season 1 DVD. And, yeah. The only thing I can say is Season 3 wasn't really my cup of tea, but it couldn't really be helped because Season 3 is from the villain's perspective, which is funny because I just brought up Kaiji, and yeah. But, yeah, definitely give Infinity Train a shot if you get a chance to watch it. So, is that everybody? Going once, twice. Alright, we're doing this. Okay, just a word of warning, because there's a delay. After all, this is a stream, let's say like 15 seconds. Do not wait for the prompt to appear on the screen. Just keep your eyes on your phone or the web browser you have opened up. So, alright, let's do this. A Ho Girl is the best comedy. I keep seeing that in my recommendations. I need to give it a shot. I need more comedic animes in my life.
Hello there, I'm Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Yes, that Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Yep, I think I already know who the funny one is. Well, we'll see if I'm right.
Hey, how's it going, Algie?
This is round one. You'll get 2 prompts.
How you doing this fine evening?
Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go!
I'm not gonna lie, I got some pretty bad prompts.
Let's start this show. Our first prompt is, what robots dream about? Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
Nobody put anything near Automata related. I'm disappointed. Oh, you bought Kaiji on Blu-ray? I have it on DVD, so Blu-ray can wait. Have it in the original format.
And next, an item on every pervert's grocery list. Time to vote.
It's funny that you put eggplant and your character's purple.
Next in line,
It must be destiny.
bad thing to yell during church. It's voting time.
What the fuck?
Next up, a secret way to get stubborn ketchup out of the bottle. Vote on your devices.
The hell? Ooh. I don't know, man. Drinking it seems more effective.
Coming up next, come up with a name for a new TV show that has the word spanky in it. Time to vote.
Took me a second to figure out the nail joke.
Next one, you should never blank and blank at the same time. It's voting time.
Well, you've heard the phrase, don't shit where you eat, right? Spanky and the Beans.
Okay, next one. It's bad to be buried alive. It's worse to be buried alive with blank. Vote on your devices.
What? FBI open up.
Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. On to round two, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say.
Double or nothing. When all else fails, just type in Big Chungus.
Okay, here we go. First one, a peculiar thing to see in a Help Wanted ad would be Help Wanted blank. Okay, pick your favorite.
I see dead people. Nice.
And next is another use for gravy. Time to vote. Coming up next.
I don't think there's a way
Some
to ever
people
play
used to do for fun
Quiplash and
before
not have it
electricity.
become sexual. And I'm fine with that.
Devices.
But, wow, this game would be dead in the water if they were trying to make it family friendly. Okay, that one's really good. I swear if that doesn't get a Quiplash, I'll be disappointed at everyone in this room. Well done.
Next up, the years 2011 to 2020 will be remembered as the blank age.
Ooh. Sometimes, there's nothing else to say except,
Next in line,
fuck.
little known fact, an unaired episode of The Brady Bunch had the family dealing with blank. It's voting time.
These are really odd questions, and really odd answers. Sometimes I feel like it's one of the safety quips because of just how specific they are. 50-50.
And next, invent a family
Milliseconds from the
replacement word
enter.
that you could say instead of an actual curse word.
Oh.
Next one, what really happens if you stare at the sun too long? Time to vote.
Praise the sun. You could have made it creepy and say that the sun stares back.
Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage.
Just not my night, huh?
Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. Our prompt is the difference between grade A beef and grade B beef.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that one's tough.
And here's what you did. Okay, in this round, you
Soylent
have
Green.
to give to players. You can give them all to one player or spread them out.
These nuts. Used all 3 votes on one option by accident. It's alright. It happens. Wow. Even, huh? Yeah, that one was hard.
Take a look at the final scores.
Yep, I did the Angus Buffalo. Angus Gangus. I mean, it wasn't enough. I'm still last, but congrats, IDK. Goes to show you actually know something. So, instead of I don't know, I guess I do know. Congrats, mate. Yeah. You know, for a first game, yeah, those are some really tough questions. I'm not sure if it was just me or it's just that time of the night where your brain starts shutting off and you can't think of anything clever. Yeah, let's do one more game and then we can head back to doodling. What do you think? GG. New players? You got it. Quebec, Mike, Zulu, Alpha. I didn't deserve to win with dead people. A win is a win. Hold that W. Soylent Green? Yeah, I actually got that reference. But it might be too old of a reference. That's always the tricky thing. It's like it's definitely a gamble if you want to reference like a old movie or show, game. And this is why comedians have to be on top of the news, current events. Otherwise, how are you supposed to make jokes if you don't even know what's going on around you, right? I still know nothing. How's it going, Dio? Alright, we're just gonna do 4 people. Last call. Three, 2, 1. Boop, boop, boop.
Hi, I'm Schmitty.
Solved. Dead
Your
poggers.
reason for Bringer of Quiplash. An amazing coincidence. My, what an attractive group. Oh, sorry, I was talking to my framed photo of the cast of Frasier.
I'm doing okay. It's probably gonna be like the
This
latest
is
I've
round
ever
one.
streamed, but
You'll score points based on the
hey,
percentage of
Saturday.
people who prefer
Gotta
your
enjoy it.
answer. Have at it.
Hey, how's it going, Oreo?
Okay, it's
Playing
time
some
for some
Quiplash?
Quiplashing.
Before I
First
jump
up,
back into doodling.
The second thing said on the moon. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Where's the cheese? Give me the cheese. Woo.
Okay, next one. A lesser known ingredient in most microwave pizza pockets. Vote on your devices.
What does LSD stand for anyway? Losing some dignity?
Next one. 3 things MacGyver needs to make a bomb. It's voting time.
Woo.
Coming up next, a club you wish they had in high school. Time to vote.
Man, I have a feeling these clubs are not mutually exclusive. Midnight Club, Dub Edition.
That's the end of round 1. Let's take a look at the scores.
I'll begin my comeback arc next round. Okay.
time for round 2, where everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round 1.
Double or nothing. I believe in you.
Let's take
Whew, right in the nick of time, huh?
is, if God has a sense of humor, he welcomes people to heaven by saying blank. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
There's no such thing as a bad answer. Only bad questions. Unless it's racist, sexist, or anything going against the terms of service. And yeah, it's probably bad. Pretty bad. But, you know.
Next up, an unusual object to bludgeon someone to death with. Vote on your devices.
That's oddly specific. Can you recommend that brand? My brand. Oh, 50-50. How unusual is your fist?
And next, new show idea, America's Next Top Blank. It's voting time.
Did you accidentally fall on your keyboard? I mean, that happens. I accidentally fell on my keyboard, typed out a full sentence, and accidentally landed on the enter button, too. Perfectly balanced.
And next is a Starbucks coffee that should never exist. Vote on your devices.
Fresh avocado.
We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. Now, round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Your prompt is, what's really in a camel's hump?
Cupcake? It was supposed to be cupcake? Oh. F. I drink the second one. Well, you know what, to be fair, if Starbucks is selling it, it's probably drinkable. I mean, you have to go through the FDA, right? The FCC
Everybody's in.
won't let you be.
Give out your votes now.
Hey, how's it going, person 420? How you doing this fine evening? I'm not that person, I'm not in the game, I was attempting to funny. Okay, so whoever did the Black Eyed Peas reference, genius. I was going to do that, but I pulled out. I'm a coward. A lovely lady lump. Perfection. Oh, it should be 37%. How dare they?
That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
Man, I went from going last place to being the winner. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Hope you didn't do that just for me. I think one more round, or we going back to doodling and vibing? It's your call. New people? Hey, how's it going, Zardafron? Howdy to you too. Guess we'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Begin my redemption arc next time. Oh. That time is now. Echo, Delta, November, uniform. The toilet man has spoken. Still got 3 spots. Oh, 2 spots. 1 more. You can join in with your phone or another web browser. And that's it. here we go. Like I said before, because we're streaming, there's going to be like a 10-15 second delay. Do not rely on the stream. Pay attention to your phone or web browser. Let's do this. Good luck, Malachi. Oh. You have yourself a good night.
Welcome to the game. I'm Josh Schmitzenstein, but you can call me Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein, or just Josh, or just Schmitty, but not just Schmitzenstein. Well, I hope everyone took their shoes off, because this game has fairly new carpeting. Time for round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go!
This is your first time playing? Well, best of luck to you, Chief. I mean, I'd say we're on even ground. It's pretty late, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume half of us are half asleep. So that means it's harder to think of answers, but also means that things are funnier because you're tired.
Okay, pick your favorite.
Anyone else have post-answer regret? Oh yeah, that's like every question, isn't it? To meme or not to meme? That's the question. You keep the answer to yourself.
Next in line, an experiment mice actually like having performed on them. Time to vote.
The pet store was selling them for 5 cents a piece. I thought that odd since they were normally a couple thousand.
And next,
Jeez.
why did the mortician cross the road? Vote
Well,
on
I'm in California, so it isn't late. Oh, man. I was hoping Walnut would get it, because that is so clever right there. The other side.
Next one, the title you'd come up with if you
I've
were
got
writing the
friends
Olympic
on
theme
the
song.
other side.
It's voting time.
I feel like they should put a timer on the browser as well as the main screen. Yeah, you would think they would. I mean, that would be super helpful, but it's on Jackbox, I think.
Coming up next,
I think you just need
the
to start.
Katy Perry Super Bowl halftime show would have been better with blank.
Like, if you can't come up with an answer in like 10 seconds, you just need to put something down. Yeah, that's not a lot of time. Even with the extended timers, it's not a lot of time. Oh yeah, that's the thing about Quiplash. Sometimes, like, the answer is just way too clever for its own good. It's like, you gotta find a balance. Then again, I'd rather you take the risk than not answer it at all.
He mispronounced his own name.
Oh.
And next is something that will get you thrown out of a Wendy's.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Code on your devices.
Playing Smash. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Damn. 50-50.
Okay, next one. The worst name for a funeral home. It's voting time.
Final destination. No items. Fox only.
That's round.
Got body this round. It happens, dude. The first game we played, I was last place, and I stayed last place. Don't feel bad.
Now round two, where all
It's the
points
name
and
of the
bonuses
game.
are doubled. The drama.
Name of the game. Final destination, you're probably not wrong. I should have picked Corpse Deli. Sounds like a great metal band name. Or Metalocalypse song. The Food Libraries.
Okay, here we go. First up, something fun to yell during an opera. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Remember operas? Remember when you can actually step outside and see large groups of people? Remember those days?
And next, the dumbest person in the history of all time. Time to
Makarov. If you're thinking about Makarov from Call of Duty, I gotta say that, you know, for somebody who invaded, like, all the countries at the same time, that actually takes some IQ. The fact that it took, like, what, 3 games to kill this guy? I mean... He must know what he's doing, right?
Coming up next, a fun thing to think about during mediocre sex. Vote on
Are you
devices.
serious? You bastard. Both of these answers suck! You can't pick one! What the fuck? Oh. $50-50. You motherfuckers.
Next up,
You fuckers of mothers.
you fix the economy. It's voting time. Now the guilt is all mine. Man, we're just breaking even, huh? Perfectly balanced. And next is, what to say to get out of jury duty. Vote on your devices.
Damn, son. What is this? Kindred spirits, huh? It's like not even holding back. Okay, finally we got a tiebreaker. Anarchy in the galaxy.
Next one. Little known fact, the fourth wise man gave baby Jesus the worst gift of all, blank. Time to vote.
God. Nails keep popping up in this stream, huh? You get it? Nails popping up. Hey, you joined this stream. Don't be mad. Me making jokes like Fitty. Also, keep bringing up Jesus.
The worst
I didn't know
kind frozen
Quiplash is so
to
religious.
rescue.
That's nice.
It's voting time.
What is this, Bloodborne? Grant us eyes? And a plain doll? Nice.
Coming up next, what a dog sext message might say.
Damn, well, even if that one's really good, so I don't know how you're supposed to compete with that.
Round 2 is now complete. Let's see who completed it well.
The cow says moo, the sheep says bah. He says you have a right to remain silent. Damn.
This is round 3, the last lash. Points are tripled, and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Our last lash prompt is... What's the Mona Lisa smiling about?
Now let's go. Silence is the greatest weapon. It really is when you think about it. Like, you can hurt a lot more people by not saying anything than trying to communicate. Like, trying to avoid your problems instead of confronting them. And I didn't mean for that to get philosophical,
We're
but
ready.
again, when you think about
Vote
it.
away.
You really, really think about it. Giving somebody the silent treatment. Oof. Leonardo DiCaprio. I panicked. Yep, it happens. Get that good dick. The crash of civilization. It's like the longest crash in history. It's like a train wreck. Like, you think it's crashing, but it just keeps going. Eventually, it's gonna hit something down the road. Says a lot about society, doesn't it? Nice.
That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores.
Nice. See? You do know. Congratulations, I know. I didn't see that one coming. Congratulations. Not because my mind was blanker than a white sheet of paper. Still good game. GG. He now knows. Knows too much. It's not gonna show us the other answers? What's going on? Oh, I guess it's just showing the quicklashes and nothing else, huh? Yeah, that was the most even game I've ever played. And that was with a full group too, so it's nice to know that we're on the same wavelength, right? It's one thing to know your audience, but for your audience to know you, oof. That's gonna be a tight game of Quiplash. Are you following? These jokes are getting out of hand. No, I just spend too much time on the internet, and that's the humor that I've adopted. You merely adopted that humor. I was born in it, molded by it. Yeah, good game. I think it's getting pretty late. I'll probably doodle for like, let's say 20 more minutes and then call it a night. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, this stream wasn't planned or anything. I was just like, you know what? Still awake. Still want to doodle some stuff. So, might as well stream. Get some conversations going. It's always a good time with y'all. Boop. Please sing me to sleep. Oh, I'm terrible at singing. I need to take classes before I even attempt a karaoke stream. I mean, I've been told I can get into voice acting, but even then, I feel like I needed to research upon the industry, or at least, you know, the proper way of doing a whatchamacallit, not a mixtape, but a demo reel. You know, like what is your range when it comes to voice acting? That kind of thing. Similar to how I want to get back into animations. I mean, now that I have all this new tech, okay, what can I do with it? It's one thing to animate, you also need to worry about sound mixing. You know, like where can I get some public domain sound effects? So I don't have to make all the squirrels have monkey noises or something. It's a lot more complicated than just me. Oh, hey, I'm gonna do cartoons one day. It's like, okay, hang on. Rules of animations. That's a thing. Gonna call it a night? Gotta work early? Well, thanks for stopping by, Rei Nagasaki. You have yourself a good night. Best of luck tomorrow. Night. Talked about ending the government. I'll be gone soon. Well, unless you're in North Korea or China, I think you got some leeway. Otherwise, you got like 30 seconds to run. If you're in America, I mean, Americans talk shit about the government all the time, so there's some leeway. As long as you're not going into specifics on how you do it, then I think the FBI will, think you're just messing around. After all, the FBI gets threats all the time, and they have to pick and choose cases they have to pursue, so unless you have a long history about taking down the government or talking about taking down the government, like, they're just gonna think you're joking. No one just makes like an offhand comment and just gets put on the watch list. You need to have a long history of doing that shit. Better delete my Google Docs. Oh gosh damn, dude. You're gonna type that shit out in chat? Oh, you're calling it a night? Person 420? Well, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you know what? Before I forget, let me go ahead and put a timer for 20 minutes so I don't end the stream at like 3 a.m. Ruin everybody's sleep schedule, including mine. That'd be a problem.
at your tone. I don't wanna go home. Could it be one night? Can you? Give me reasons we should be complete. You should be with them, I can't compete. You looked at me like I was someone else. Can't you see? I don't wanna slow down. In the Send me your location, let's focus on communicating. Cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's ride the vibrations. I don't need nothing else but you. At times I wonder why I fool with you, but this is new to me. This is new to you. Initially, I didn't wanna fall, but you gathered my attention, it was all for you. So don't take advantage, don't leave my heart damaged. I understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it. Oh, so won't you send me your location? Let's focus on communicating. Cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location.
What is this, Gaia? It's a RPG turn-based game. Hang on, let me... You probably recognize these characters. Or at least, you know, one of them.
I got a lot of cool spots that we can go. Tell me what's the move and I got you. I'm only acting like this cause I like you.
Like, this is this guy. I mean, at the very least, you gotta recognize her. She's kind of infamous. Here's another one. Yeah, that's this guy. Turn-based RPG. It's very comedic, breaks the fourth wall a lot. I remember the second game, there's a battle you're supposed to lose, but if you win, it just ends the game. They straight up say, hey, you weren't supposed to win that. So we're just gonna go ahead and end the game because that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, this guy is super fun.
search to find the love within. I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do to do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Oh, I only want the best, it's true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything, but you won't give up. In my world, only you made me do for love what I would not do. Made me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do.
I'm back. Lost 1-2. What was the matchup? The characters, I mean. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
I Couple shots from the bar, stagger home at night. I called your cell number when I slurred, you were so polite. I love your voice, but it feels so far away. I turned my ass around and found which way to walk today. Stumbled to your doorstep, it's raining, you would let me in. I said I wanna marry you, you stuttered like let's be friends. You're drunk, I'm not. I said I was though. Rejection was as fun as getting bellied by a snub nose. Uh-oh, another stain on the glass. Like I need another friend, that's a pain in the ass. But I ain't really mad, I'm drunk as hell and on your couch now. My head is on your thigh, I'm thinking about passing out now.
You're still there, I'm impaired. You've been there, you know me, you love me. Cause I'm gone and I'll see you later. I've gone away. I checked in, I checked out, I'm moving. I'll records like Uzi, Alushi. Now I'm gone and I'll see you later.
Puff like trainer, Pokemon trainer.
Today.
It's been a while since I played Smash. But hey, you got one. Be a lot worse if it was a landslide victory.
When it comes to crunch time, semester one will start soon. The pain doubles, hungover and foggy. And when I try to come over, it's probably kinda awkward, but the halo hung over is awfully suspicious. I'm off, she done did it to cross me, but fuck it. She don't wanna talk about it. She don't wanna talk about it. I can't run through with a dance, the sun's brutal, my chances all gone, the situation's all wrong.
I wake up, you're still there, I'm impaired. You've been there, you know me, you love me. Cause I'm gone and I'll see you later. I've gone away. I checked in, I checked out, I'm moving. I'll records like Uzi, Alushi. Now I'm gone and I'll see you later. But not today.
My head splitting, wide open, and it's from sipping my potion. And life tends to kick divine motions. I feel my inner mind's hopeless. Nucleosis, I am one, I am mono, I am the solitude. I couldn't even write a rhyme or fucking swallow food. And bitch, you had the fucking nerve to say that I didn't try. You scaled my whole world back, I would've died by your side. I'm not a violent guy, but shit, I threw a chair or two, knife edge to the chest. Now why you going Ric Flair, dude? My head's still splitting, wide open, and it's from sipping my potion.
I wake up, you're still there, I'm impaired. You've been there, you know me, you love me. Cause I'm gone and I'll see you later. I've gone away. I checked in, I checked out, I'm moving. I'll records like Uzi, Alushi. Now I'm gone and I'll see you later. But not today.
Setting the parameters. That's really the hard part. Are you talking about a video game? Takun, what are you doing? Homework. Then why don't you do it at home? It's not cool. You can do my homework too if you want, huh? Your hands are upside down. Eh? Oh. You should play baseball too, Takun. Why do you always carry around a bat? Why do you always hang around here by the river? Because you know. Oh? Now why was it? You're in a good mood. You smell like cigarettes. The strong ones. I haven't been smoking. Mimi, why do you always do this? Earlobes. How? If I don't do it, I'll overflow. What do you mean? What'll happen? Probably something amazing.
No, it's actually from Fooly Cooley. First episode of Fooly Cooley. Can't miss it. Pretty much the intro to the show. FLCL. Fuddy Cuddy. In fact, that's one of the art styles I'm going to try mimicking. It's the very last one. I mean, technically it's just the Gynax style, but specifically Fooly Cooly. Which, funny enough, the Fooly Cooly art style is pretty much just Neon Genesis Evangelion, just tweaked a little bit. It's a lot wackier, but you can definitely see it from the promotional art. It's the Gynax style. Classic Gynax. Yeah, look forward to that. Well, how much time we got? Wow, 1 minute. I'm definitely not going to start another one. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to sketch Ibuki in Disgaea style. It's definitely going to require some tweaking. I think the Disgaea style really shines when I start adding color. Same with the Danganronpa style, but Watamode I look forward to the most because I'm just going to keep it monochrome, you know, grayscale. But nice thing about the Watamode style is, you know, even from a sketch, you can clearly tell it's Tomoko. Or in this case, I'm going to try to draw Ibuki in that style. I have to wrap my head in how I can do that. But yeah, short stream. It's only 2-hour stream, but I had fun. And, you know, chilling with y'all. It's always good. Hope you enjoyed the music and the game. What are some good short anime? Well, Fooly Cooly. It's only 6 episodes. Pretty much knock it out in a day. Golden Boy, also 6 episodes. Again, knock it out in a day. It's focused on comedy, but there's some, you know, ecchi bits too, so hopefully you're not watching it with grandma. I'm gonna go ahead and guess if you mean like short anime, you mean like something that doesn't go into the double digits, or at least doesn't go up to like 20 episodes. Oh, there's a timer. But yeah, I highly recommend Bakuno. That one's 16 episodes. I wouldn't say it's short, but it's definitely a nice show to watch like over a week. And again, it's only 16 episodes, like literally Bakuno. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and type that out in the chat. Well, not the chat, but... well... see if this works out. Boop. And, hang on, let me check one more. Oh, well. There you go. Fooly Cooly. It's definitely my favorite out of the bunch. Again, I don't rank my animes, but that one holds a special place in my heart, as well as the other ones. In fact, all 4 of them hold a special place in my heart, but I will never forget the first time I watched Fooly Cooly, just stumbling upon it when I was watching Adult Swim, when I should be sleeping, but, just popped up on the screen and I was hooked. And it was perfect timing, too, because it was the very first episode. I mean, it's one thing to stumble upon an anime and just have it be, running in the middle of the series, but Fooly Cooly, I was able to catch the very first episode, and it just blew my mind. Watamote, that's the anime or manga. That's my profile picture. That's Tomoko Kuroki. Super awkward lady, or girl, but, she reminds me of me. At least who I was before. Just no friends, or at least the friends I do have just kind of tolerate my awkwardness. And, each episode is her trying to find a way to become more popular or more social. So, definitely hits close to home, and then some. So, prepare to cringe more than you've ever cringed before. So prepare yourself. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but again, I absolutely love the show. And I'm proud to say I was actually into Watamote before it even got picked up for an anime. It was just perfect timing. I just stumbled upon it on the interwebs, and I'm like, whoa, this this manga's great. Golden Boy, that's definitely the ecchi territory, focused on comedy, like I mentioned before. But you're gonna see some boobs, some booba. So prepare yourself for that. But it's great. The protagonist is probably the gold standard as far as ecchi protagonists go. Like, he's definitely perverted, but he's got skills to pay the bills, and his heart is always in the right place. As perverted as he is, he will never go over the line. He does know when he's overstepped his boundaries. Kentaro Oe is the main character. Bakuno is a murder mystery anime that takes place on a train in the 1940s, 1920s. Definitely Prohibition era. I highly recommend watching Bakuno in English because they did such a wonderful job with the, old gangster accents. I'm walking the. I can't do it, but you get the point. I recommend watching Bakuno with the English dub. Golden Boy as well. Golden Boy and Fooly Cooly I recommend watching in the English dub. Watamote definitely in Japanese because it takes place in Japan, so you might as well get the authentic experience. I mean, nothing wrong with the English dub, but it's Japan. But yeah, Bakuno, murder mystery. It's more like Pulp Fiction because it's not told in order. In fact, the very first episode of Bakuno is the ending. They show you the ending, but you don't know what's going on because it's all shown out of context. And it's not until you finish watching Bakuno that everything clicks into place, much like Pulp Fiction. Now, I say it's 16 episodes, but in reality, the main series is only 13. But I recommend watching the OVAs as well because they tie up the story in a nice, tidy bow. I mean, you could totally watch Bakuno and just watch the 13 episodes, and that would still be a fantastic ending. But the 3 episodes after that are also super nice, and I can't recommend them enough. So definitely check out Bakuno if you're into murder mystery. Don't be too intimidated because I know how overwhelming the first episode is. And you know me, I give shows like a 3-episode rule. If you haven't impressed me in 3 episodes, I'm bouncing. But thankfully, Bakuno passed that with flying colors. And honestly, that's the great thing about short anime because it's such a short time investment. By 3 episodes, you're already halfway through the shows, mostly. With Fooly Cooly and Golden Boy. Bakuno and Watamote, it's chunky. Nice and chunky. What are your thoughts on the sequel to Fooly Cooly? They're pretty bad. They have some good moments, but Fooly Cooly Progressive and Fooly Cooly Alternative, they were not worked on by the original people, and it shows. They are very aimless. They're just, throwing shit on the screen to see if it sticks. And some of it does, but aside from the music, which, there's some good songs in there, but they do lose points for reusing a lot of songs from the original show. I mean, that was just kind of the thing I look forward to with the sequels to Fooly Cooly is, hey, they're going to introduce new songs. And it doesn't necessarily have to be from the Pillows. They could have introduced different bands as well that have like a similar sound. But they didn't do that. Like I said, they reused a lot of songs that were from the original. And the thing about the original Fooly Cooly is that the way that they made it like a music video. They wanted to tell you a story, and they had like a specific song for a specific episode that would just kind of like tie things together. While Fooly Cooly Progressive and Alternative, they just kind of throw in songs because it sounds neat, not like they're trying to craft a story around them. And it's a mess. Like, the more I think about the sequels to Fooly Cooly, the more irritated I get. To be brutally honest with you, the more irritated I get. Because when I think of the original Fooly Cooly, I'm not even joking. Like, every single set piece that they have is beautiful. I want to hang, like, picture frames of some of these scenes because of just how beautiful they painted the sky or, the environment. And you can tell they had so much fun making the original Fooly Cooly. And the sequels, it just feels like a product. And again, not that they didn't have their cool moments too, but it's like, it feels fake. Which, again, makes sense. The original people didn't work on the sequels. I had to stop watching Watamote because it made me cringe. Cutie Honey wasn't bad, but was never finished either. Ooh. Golden Boy is good in both Japanese and English. Oh yeah, same with Pantene Stocking with Garter Belt, another Gainax show. But I highly recommend Golden Boy because, goodness gracious, the voice actor for Kentaro is going 110%. Like, he's bringing his A game, and I don't think he was in anything else. I think after Golden Boy, he just kind of like peaced out. Like, I'm not gonna top this out. Like, this is my legacy. I've been meaning to watch Baccano because it's made by the game who made Dora. I heard about that. Yeah. And apparently the Baccano manga keeps going after the anime, which is not surprising, but I like the way that the Baccano anime ends. It's really nice. In fact, it kind of breaks the fourth wall just a little bit. They kind of address that. But I won't spoil it for you. I still highly recommend Baccano. Haven't heard this song in ages. Yeah, funny enough, I haven't really given Minecraft a good sit down. Like, I played like 15 minutes of it, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. I understand the appeal, but I just don't have time for it. That's the thing. It's like, it was just like an awkward time for me because I wanted to focus on, like, short games at the time, and I just never came back to it. I still respect it as a game, but it's just one of those games where it's like, I'm not gonna be playing this until I'm like a billionaire, where I don't have to worry about groceries and shit. You need to watch Another. Is that the mystery anime with that girl with the eye patch, or am I thinking of something else? Remake of Silent Mobius. Don't think I've heard of that one. I mean, like I said, way behind on my animes. We need a Minecraft stream. I'm good, Chief. I think the problem with me trying to do a Minecraft stream is, like, 99.99% of it is just gonna be me looking up stuff on the Wikipedia. That's gonna be very boring. I mean, I'm still gonna have fun, but you guys probably not so much, because I'm just gonna keep pausing the game just to look up stuff. And, I am not one to rely on backseat gaming, so having the chat just be full of instructions on how to craft things, yeah, it doesn't sound like a good time. I mean, I'll definitely play Minecraft, but it's gonna be off-stream. And, like, if I'm gonna be confident enough in my Minecraft skills, then yeah, maybe I can stream it, but I don't know. I think that platform is already full of people who know what they're doing, so I'm not gonna be competing with other people in terms of Minecraft streams. Especially somebody who knows nothing about Minecraft. You know. Minecraft is more fun with friends? Yeah. I mean, that's not really a compliment. I mean, anything is fun with friends. I mean, that's just a fact of life. Like Resident Evil 6, I hate with a passion of 1,000 suns. But if you play it with friends, yeah, it softens the blow a little bit because you're with good company. And I talk shit about Resident Evil 6 all the time, but even I have to admit that there's some good points to it. Like, I like Mercenaries mode. And Sherry and Jake's campaign was pretty much dumb fun. Like, I can tolerate the insanity that ensues on the screen. Some of it was kind of dumb. They get captured like 2-3 times. It's like, at a certain point, I think Umbrella should just kill you if they keep capturing you. But that's Resident Evil 6. The story is just straight up fan fiction, and the fact that apparently that's canon just blows my fucking mind, dude. The fact that we got a Resident Evil 7 that confirms that Resident Evil 6 is canon. But it's whatever. I'm not here to... If you enjoy Resident Evil 6, don't let me stop you. This is coming from somebody who's played and beaten Resident Evil 6 like 3 times on multiple difficulties, and I still hate it. But, you know, whatever. That sounds like what I know about another Minecraft wiki speedrun. The Silent Mobius anime is like 23 years old now. Wow. Okay, yeah. Shoot. The oldest anime that I know is Dragon Ball. The original Dragon Ball. You know, with Yamcha, Tien, and Launch. Tao Pai Pai. Roshi. And the original Sailor Moon. But yeah, don't feel bad. Like, even then, you know, I always like going back and watching old stuff. I mean, shoot. What was it, like last month I finally watched Neon Genesis Evangelion, the original, plus the movie. Well, the end of Evangelion movie. I haven't started with the rebuild movies. But yeah, it's interesting to watch old stuff with new pairs of eyes. Especially in this day and age. Oh yeah, Yamcha's great. I need to practice more with him on Dragon Ball FighterZ. Like, he used to be my mid, but then I replaced him with Videl, because Videl's so much fun. Even though she doesn't have a parry or reflect. Yeah, I can make it work. As long as I focus on the offense, I don't need to worry about reflecting too much. At least with her. You're not going to make it too far in Dragon Ball FighterZ if you don't know how to defend. But yeah, I'll go ahead and end the stream here. It's nice talking to everybody. And playing with everybody. Managed to get 3 rounds of Quiplash. So, which noise? Whose eyes did you take? Eyes. Grant's eyes. Trying to learn Videl. Yeah, I'm still learning a lot. Like, that's the thing about Dragon Ball FighterZ. Just when I think I'm getting comfortable with one character, I always find somebody else who's got some cool stuff going for them as well. Like, I was learning Master Roshi for a bit, but then I went back to the old standby. But yeah, y'all have a great night. And I'll see you next month, because I'm not planning on streaming anymore this month. Maybe, but it's gonna be an impromptu one. Will I keep the VOD up? Maybe? I've been playing a lot of copyrighted music, so we'll see about that. But yeah. Whether or not it stays up, public or private, it's the memories that we'll hold on to, right? So, y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.
You ready to do something profoundly stupid? Am I ready? Anytime.
It's time to tip the odds back in our favor.
Okay, it's game time.
Get in here! Oh, there you are!
This was it. It was almost over.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning. I knew I could count on it. Never fails. Now then, let's get going.